Hi, my name is Martin Perdomo, the Elite Strategist, and welcome to our Real Estate Investors Club website. Since you're here visiting our website, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm the host and organizer of our Investors Club. So I first fell in love with real estate when I was 16 years old. My mom put me out, and I was out in New York City trying to figure things out and where I was going to live. And I quickly made an unconscious decision that I was going to own many real estate, so I don't ever have to go through that pain of not having a place to live. One day I remember my wife, then girlfriend, coming to pick me up. I was working in Harlem, New York, right? The historic Harlem. Harlem has now changed, and it's revitalized, and many things have changed there. But I remember my girlfriend at the time coming to pick me up, and I remember looking at those burned down building in Harlem on 125th and 5th Avenue and telling her, oh my goodness, look at these buildings. I wish I had the money that I can take these buildings, fix them, and then rent them in cash flow. And I was only 17, 18 years old at the time. And I always had this vision for real estate. And I had an external struggle though. My external struggle was that people that owned real estate didn't look like me, and no one in my family owned real estate. No one owned real estate in my family. And I also had an internal struggle, and that was, I used to think that I wasn't good enough. Maybe you can relate to that. I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I was smart enough. And I had no money, right? And I overcame these struggles in 2007. I bought my first house at the age of 21. But I bought my first home, my wife and I, we bought our first home at the age of 21 and 22, but we bought our first investment in 2007. And if most of you, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, in 2007, there was a hype of the market, and I overpaid for a house. I paid $275,000 for a duplex, and a year later, it was worth $189,000. I was underwater really quick, and I learned some hard lessons, right? I learned that I didn't want to be Mr. Landlord, and that's what I was doing. I was playing Mr. Landlord, so I was listing the property, I was painting the property, I was turning the property. I remember taking my little kids with me to go and paint the properties every time that someone moved out or every time something broke. I remember taking the calls, and man, it really turned me off about for real estate. Go figure, right? And the reason it turned me off was because I didn't have a system, and I didn't have a system in place. And I had that, and I had an epiphany, and my epiphany was that I needed a mentor, I needed a coach, because I was looking around at other people doing this business with full-time jobs, making money, having cash flow, and they weren't feeling like I was. You ever felt that feeling of being burnt out? You ever felt that feeling of, man, there's a better way, there's gotta be a better way? Maybe you have a job today and you're thinking that. There's gotta be a better way, right? So I had that feeling when I had that epiphany that I needed a mentor, I needed a coach. And I had a conflict, and the next conflict was that I didn't have any money. Right? I didn't have any money, and maybe that's you today. Maybe you're thinking that, well, I want to invest in real estate, but I didn't have any money. And I overcame that conflict by educating myself, networking, going to events like the ones that I now host, right? And at those events, finding private money, but first it came with education, right? And my biggest achievement now is that my portfolio, I own my portfolio, is I have an average equity ownership of 40% on my whole entire portfolio, because I educated myself. I've learned how to buy, I've learned how to do some strategies, some really creative strategies, and that's something that I learned because of mentors and coaches, and most importantly, education, right? I had a big transformation throughout this whole process, and that was that my mindset shifted. I learned that I needed to run my business like a business and not create a glorified job, guys. And there's a big difference in that. If you see the t-shirt I'm wearing today is 80% mindset plus 20% skill set equals 100% success. Success in real estate or in any business is 80% mindset. Of which leads me to my next point. I'd like to invite you to feel free, right, to just roam this website, look around on this website, as we have a lot of free, valuable information and content for you. All right, we have my podcast. We're going to put past recorded events on here. We have up-to-date blogs of what's happening in the real estate market, how it affects you as an investor. This website is an evolving, breathing, living thing, right? We're always updating it. So please feel free to come back periodically, as we'll be updating the latest trends and the latest things in the market and information in the real estate market. We'll also be adding a members area, right? If by the time you're watching this, it's not already live, and in that members area, we plan on having a list of contractors. We're going to have courses on there. We're going to have members registry. We're going to have our list of preferred contractors, wholesalers, cash buyers. We're going to put deals on there, and much, much more. We want to create opportunities for this network and those of you that are members of our club, if you decide to become a member. So if you're already an investor, then the tools that we're going to provide here as a member, and even the tools here as you look around, is going to help you become an even more successful real estate investor. And if you're just a newbie wanting to learn how to invest in real estate, the tools that we provide and the education that we'll provide you will give you everything you need to get started now. When people get started in real estate, they have one or two things, right? They have either time or they have money. If you have time, right, then you want to come in this website and you want to educate yourself. You want to show up to events. You want to network with investors. You want to educate yourself. You want to find other investors that are actually doing it. But most importantly, you want to educate yourself. If you have money, right, and you don't have the time, maybe you have a career and you don't have the time to do all of those things, then you want to click on the button here that says partner with us and watch a short webinar that we have, and we show you how you can get above average returns by partnering up with us on our real estate investment and multifamily real estate investments that we purchase across the country, across the United States. Either way, we have something for everyone on this website. Guys, thank you for visiting. Thank you for coming. And lastly, I want to leave you with the success formula for real estate. Okay, in order to succeed in real estate, I'm going to give you this formula. So write it down, because mindset, skill set, success, right? 80% mindset, 20% skill set equals 100% success. I want to give you this other formula. That's C plus MA equals results. And that's confidence plus competence plus massive action equals results. Confidence plus competence plus massive action equals results. What is confidence? Confidence is a mindset. So you gotta first, in order to succeed in real estate mindset, you gotta first work on your limiting beliefs. Remember how I said that I had that I don't have enough money, I'm not good enough, people don't look like me. I reject that for you and I reject that for me. But that was a limiting belief. That was a limiting story that I had in my head. In this club, when you visit our club or when you become a member, we do a lot of work on your mindset to help you get your mindset right. We teach you skills and strategies to help you get your mindset and work on your confidence. So number one, your confidence. Number two is your education. Now you have to learn how to do certain strategies, how to negotiate certain deals. You have to build a team, right? This is a team sport. Real estate investing is a team sport. So you want to build a team, and then lastly, nothing happens, absolutely nothing happens without massive action. And I like to say intelligent massive action, because if you have the confidence, you have the competence, now you can take intelligent, strategic, intelligent massive action that will lead to your results. Again, guys, thank you for being here. We're really, really grateful. We look forward to seeing you at one of our events. And I look forward to you enjoying the content that we have here. Thank you again. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to email me, and the contact us page, all of my information is there. I respond to all of the emails personally, so please feel free to email me. Check out my podcast. We put out 1 to 2 episodes every week, giving you the latest and up-to-date information on the real estate investing market. Again, guys, thank you so much, and we appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy what you find here on this website. We'll see you soon.